What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I'd like to talk about Calais Campbell, but if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content, hit that like button for your boy. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for your continued support, continuing to share out my content on all the social media platforms. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I do want to talk about Calais Campbell and should the Atlanta Falcons re-sign Calais Campbell for this upcoming 2024 season. As you guys know, Calais Campbell did sign a one-year deal with our Atlanta Falcons last season. He did play really well for our Atlanta Falcons. He actually led our Atlanta Falcons in sacks. He had 6.5 sacks last season, 56 tackles, and 10 tackles for loss last season. Calais Campbell is 37 years old, but he played at a really high level last year for our Atlanta Falcons. And at the end of last season, he did state that he believes that he still wants to play football moving forward. So if I'm the Atlanta Falcons, if I'm Raheem Morris, I'm definitely trying to reach out to Calais Campbell to see if he's trying to come back and play for our Atlanta Falcons this season. Being that Calais Campbell is one of those guys that was one of the locker room leaders, both him and Grady Jarrett, he was one of those guys that played at a really high level. Those guys in the locker room really looked up to him. And he was one of those guys that was helping develop Zach Harrison, the defensive end that we drafted out of Ohio State. And we seen Zach Harrison start to improve throughout the season. So I definitely think that it will be positive to bring back a guy in Calais Campbell who did, bring that leadership to the team last season. He was one of those guys that has played at a very high level in the NFL. He's a guy that has over 100 sacks in his career. And like I stated, last season, he was one of those guys that was one of the best guys that we had up front in the trenches. I think the biggest thing that I noticed with Calais Campbell was he was really good at stopping the run, really good at setting the edge. Because he's 6'8", 300 plus pounds, he is one of those guys that's hard to get the edge against. He is one of those guys that's really hard to block in the trenches. And the Atlanta Falcons last season really improved in the trenches as far as stopping the run. And we know that that's the first thing that you must do in the trenches is stop the run to be able to rush the passer. And last season, our Atlanta Falcons had 42 sacks on the season. And we know that it's been a lot of seasons since the Atlanta Falcons had that number of sacks, or had over 30 to 40 sacks in a season. And I really feel like Calais Campbell was one of the byproducts of how well this Atlanta Falcons team played in the trenches, because he's one of the better defensive ends and one of the better defensive linemen in NFL history. So if I'm the Atlanta Falcons, I'm definitely reaching out to Calais Campbell, seeing if he wants to come back for one more season. Maybe he'll sign another one-year deal with our Atlanta Falcons. But I do believe that it would be beneficial to bring him back due to the way that he played last season, due to the leadership that he brought to the team. And being that Raheem Morris seems to be one of those players, coaches, I'm not too sure if him and Raheem Morris have any type of relationship. But I know with us bringing back guys like Jerry Gray, who was a part of that defense with Ryan Nielsen, he does have some familiarity already with some of the guys that are already on this coaching staff, especially on the defensive side of the ball. So with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on Calais Campbell. Should the Atlanta Falcons bring him back for next season? But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up. Hit that like button for your boy. Hit that subscribe button for your boy if you enjoy my content. But I have a lot more content for you guys. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. Be blessed. Peace.